building. We got Zoe Taylor in the building. What's up, Zoe?
What's going on, Chief? What's going on, Ty Data?
Yeah, we got Ty Data, the cyborg around here somewhere, man. Chilling, man. Hey, man, peace to all the first Americans, aka American Aborigines, aka American Indians, aka American Negroes, aka or un, falsely named, misnamed African Americans. You know what I'm saying? So these are the people we talking about. Salute to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. It's gonna be tuning in later, man, to this, man. Peace and love, everybody, man. We're in the building, man. We go. I don't even know. Fuck, we got so much to talk about, y'all. I don't even know where to start at. You know, we're gonna be talking a little generational wealth today. What's generational wealth? We're gonna be talking business solutions. You know what I'm saying, in business or whatever. Shout out to everybody, man, that do this thing, man. Shout out to Reginald Green, man, in the building, man. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Chilling, man. Joseph Scott in the building. Peace to the guys, man. How everybody doing?
Peace, peace.
We good.
All right, so check it out, right? So we know you guys are young, right? So, but we want to talk about topic the generational wealth. We talking business and business solutions and things like that. So that's kind of the conversation, man. Because people like solutions, right? So if I, I'm gonna say this so people understand that we understand that our identity and stuff and history and all these things are important, right? But to me, none of these things are gonna get any traction or matter if we're not economically empowered. Period. Some people talk about what's the goddamn solution. Okay, well, talk empowering our people economically to be independent is a solution. Is to me, it's the number one problem that we should be tackling. Why are we tackling other problems, but we should be definitely focused on this one because you can't even go handle none of those other problems if you're not empowered because you got to go to work tomorrow for them and you're building for them. That's a problem for me. So that's the revolution that we need to be dealing with, right? And we need to get legislation to help push forward economic empowerment for businesses and things to grow within our inner cities. Period. So how we work over here, right? Shout out to Ty Data, right? So when Ty Data, he says y'all some shit to y'all. So people are doing solution stuff for themselves or their groups and stuff like that or whatever, right? But we're talking about for all of us, even people that don't even know who the fuck they are. We're talking about for everybody, not just for us and our groups and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about economically empowering everybody, so that goes hand in hand with us talking about or enlightening people about who they are. However you're doing it, however, whatever lane you in or whatever, that's a part of the solution. Stay in your lane. That's it. When we say stay in your lane, that means work your lane, do what you do, and don't worry about what the next man is doing or woman is doing in their lane. We need all lanes to be working at the same time. Is that it work? So yeah, man. So that's what we're gonna get into some generational wealth. So Reginald, so here's the thing: you just had a young baby, right? You got a newborn baby, right? And when you pass, you want to be able to leave her something, right? A house, things
Yeah.
that bank accounts, right? Because you open up a bank account, you have to have a beneficiary to your bank account, right? So 9 times out of 10, our children are the beneficiaries to our accounts. Does that work? So when you pass, whatever
That's
your child becomes.
facts.
Okay, so we talk about generational wealth, right? But we understand that land ownership is, to me, you could be dead broke, have no money in the bank, no money in your pocket, dead broke, right? But if you own your land, own your house, right? You automatically have more than somebody that has $10,000 in his pocket or in his bank account that don't have property or have anything or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? You're worth more than a person that don't have things that you have, the assets that you have, right? The homes, the land, things like that in nature, whatever, right? So you own these things or whatever. So owning something is something that you can pass to the next person. Now, you can't pass a job, right? You work at AT&T or the government, whoever the fuck, right? When you die, you're dead. 9 times out of 10, you're not even dead before you leave the job, right? So when you left the job, you couldn't, hey, I got 3 children, I'm gonna pass this job down to my 3 children. You can't do that. See how that work? You're not gonna pass that job down, right? But
Yeah.
what you can pass down are businesses, right? However big your business is, by the time you pass, however small it is, there's still a business that you could pass down to your children. Okay. So we're gonna talk land ownership and um motherfucking business ownership and being able to pass those things down to your children. So that's what we're gonna be talking about, y'all. So hey man, peace of the tribe, man, and anybody that want to join in on the conversation, man, just let us know, man. We know that this is a part of a solution. This is a solution. So no matter what nobody tell y'all, man, this is a solution-based platform. Anything that we're doing, it's a solution. It's part of a solution. Now, if we're doing an 8-hour live stream, man, and you got different personalities, different people coming on or whatever, you're gonna get, you're gonna get a lot of different topics. You're gonna get a lot of different personalities. That's just a part of the nature of the beast, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think that makes it better. You know what I'm saying? It makes it more interesting. I don't want to hear from the yes men or the same people just saying the same stuff all the time. We're gonna have to change up a little bit. We're gonna have to hear some other perspectives. Sometimes, y'all, we can't keep, like niggas be so wound up, man. We gotta enjoy life a little bit better than this, y'all. Like, this is crazy. So yeah. So that's what I'm on, man. We on upliftment, man, of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for Cowboys and Indians, man. The return of Doc Holliday. I'm back in the building, man. Anybody that's an artist, a beat maker, singer, dancer, whatever, artist, graphic artist, man. We looking for graphic artists right now. We need some dope ass graphic artists, man. We got a cartoon coming. I mean, it's just so much going on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we need the help. So reach out to us, man. chiefholiday@gmail.com or datadogs33@gmail.com, man. Holler at us, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We in the building. We ain't going nowhere either, man. So that's another thing, man. We just getting started, man. So and we're not competing with you. We're competing with ourselves. So just keep that in mind, y'all. So okay, so land ownership, right? Wanted you guys to kind of start going on that. Zoe, you in the building, man. You got the floor. We start talking land ownership, man. Can you tell the people why it's so important to own land, bro? Yo, Zoe. Hey, peace of Empress, the original Copper Empress Hobart in the building.
Peace and love to the panel. Peace and love to the chat.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, sis, we're gonna go ahead and let you have the floor, and we're talking land ownership, the importance of land ownership, business ownership, as far as being able to pass down generational wealth to our children. So, can you speak on that, please?
When you say land ownership,
yes, ma'am.
When y'all say land ownership, you're gonna have to do your genealogy so you can get back at land that these people have been squatting on for over 243 years. That's why I keep telling y'all, genealogy and tracing yourself back to that land that they sitting over here on that they weren't even supposed to be taxing you for. And that's how they got our people, by saying that you didn't pay your taxes. That is inherited. They can't take what's inherited. It's in those treaties that land was not supposed to be taxed, and it is your land. These are squatters. So, yes, it's very important that we trace. Yes, it's very important that we get our stuff so we can pass to our children, because basically they're sitting here passing our land down, our wealth down to their children. They're the peasants, not us. Y'all there?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
A
we
lot of
just
times,
listening.
Yeah, just to kind of back up what you're saying, you know, a lot of times, man, you know, it's a psychological, social, political game that's been played on us, right? So when you have people that use their that social political status over you, a way how to take that away from them is they didn't they didn't own land when they came over here. That means, like the sister said, that they were either squatters or they had to come work for the landowners. What they have done is they have changed the story. They shot the Dane Calloway. They say they told everything in reverse. This is what they're doing. I'm telling y'all. Why would like and for us to anybody that's of our color that's fighting against the system, right? That says the system's fucked up, but we're gonna still use the system as the basis of what they're talking about, right? You're never gonna be able to change the system because you're part of the system. So absolutely, you know, going back and when you're doing your genealogy, a lot of people, listen, y'all, are finding land, getting land back. Shout out to Diva Glam Studio. Weave, you know what I'm saying? That she's talking about getting about 1,000+ acres in Oklahoma, just back going back, tracing her back herself. You know what I'm saying? Your family. So yeah, getting land ownership, that land is owed to you, right? But we're talking about, let's just say you do all that, right? You don't find land and you don't own any land. I'm saying before you go buy a purse, before you go buy some Jordans, a video game, or anything else that you're investing in, invest in an acre, invest in 2 acres, invest in some fucking land. Even if you just drive by sometime and just say, hey, that's my land, and just keep going. Just invest in it, right? Because that's something that's it would be the best investment ever. I don't know anything better to invest in other than land. And if y'all can know anything other than that, we need to talk about it tonight. But we're gonna start with land. Owning land, the importance of owning land. When you own land, you're never broke. Okay? So yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So the importance of buying land. Because yeah, going back and searching for land or whatever through your family, you might say, man, all I gotta do is pay taxes and I can get 100 acres. See what I'm saying? The taxes wasn't paid on this, whatever. Because a lot of times that's how they, like the sister said, that's how they beat us out the land is through taxes. And we're gonna talk about that too as another gift that we can leave the next generations if you can get yourself and your family tax-free and tax exempt, right? That would be a great gift to pass down generationally. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's go. Who want to take on that, man? Can y'all hear me? Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Test it, test it, test it. Test, 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 test. 1 2 1 2. I see levels over here, man. What's up with the panel?
Oh, Chief, Chief, I'm in here.
I'm
Y'all
driving.
good?
Yeah, I'm driving right now, so I got on mute. But yeah, give me a second. Give me a second. I'll be at the crib in a minute.
All right. Well, while y'all getting it together, right? So, you know, let's just say you don't own any land, right? I'm a landowner, but it was land that was I always owned land before I was born because it was passed down, right? And on your land, you know, you could build things, you could build homes, you could build things like that, whatever, right? So your family will always have a place to go. See what I'm saying? Oh, if you build a business, right? If it's commercial zone for commercially, right? You can build businesses that will always be there. That you be always be able to pass those businesses down to your children because you own the land that the business is on. Your children can rent out stuff like that. Children. So owning land is the absolute most important investment that you should be making before some gold, before some jewelry, any goddamn thing. So I just wanted you guys to kind of talk about that.
That's a fact. I'm driving, Chief, but I don't know if I'm. Can y'all hear me, Chief?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, but yeah, you're right. Owning land is first and foremost, so you can be able to pass that land down and whatever businesses that you have, because we're trying to build generational wealth, so our people will not starve.
That's facts. That's facts. If you got the land, you can plant stuff. You can plant your own food. You ain't gotta depend on nobody. If you got any skills, you can put them skills to use right there on your own land. You can start there first. Start your business there first. Hey, in-home business or something. You know what I'm saying? Have you know, have you a restaurant or something, you know what I'm saying? Build you a house on top of it or something, you know what I'm saying? Right there on your own land, you know? Ain't nobody do nothing about that, you know what I'm
That's a fact.
Yeah, nobody can do nothing about that. You sit up there and you start your own business. You can pass your business, your house, and everything all right there in one, right to your family. Then who gonna say something about that? There's a lot of different ways we need to come at this.
Exactly.
If we gonna, we really want to talk solutions. We gotta know what we doing. Any of y'all got some skills? Any of y'all know how to plant something? My grandma taught me how to do that when I was 4. I know how to plant. I know how to cook. I know how to do construction. I know how to do a bunch of things.
Well, what goes back to land ownership, bro. Everything that you would want to do, you can plant on your land.
Exactly.
Greenhouse can go on your land.
Exactly.
Fish, shrimp. It's just so many things, that you could do. You know what I'm saying? A fucking lemonade stand. You understand what I'm saying? Like every weekend, you can come out there and sell lemonade and cookies, and it would be dope. Every weekend that you could start your lemonade and family business on your land every weekend. The people just can come by and buy cookies and motherfucking cookies. That you baked the night before you made the lemonade off the trees
Right?
that you planted off the ground on the lemons that you grew on the ground from your land. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Land ownership. Number one is land ownership, y'all. So like I said, if you're investing in anything else, you got people that I got one partner, right? You got a room, number shoe boxes, Jordans, Air Force Ones, you know what I'm saying? And then another room is just all like maybe like New Balances or something, you know what I'm saying? That work. So he's invested thousands into shoes from Nike. Shoes. He don't own no land though, but he got a room full
Exactly.
of Nike shoes. Y'all got where I'm going with? Y'all where I'm going with this?
Yep. Exactly.
So some people might say, man, you own 10 acres. He got a room full of shoes. How many fools y'all know will take the shoes over the 10 acres? Talk to me. That's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a mindset. We have people in our families left acres to go to Chicago, to go to Detroit for a job that was socialized to them through this fucking media. They felt like, oh, okay, leaving this
Facts.
land and going up there and building Chicago up is more valuable than building your own family land up. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. But my only thing is, though, like, if there was so many of them here, why did they need us to go in the early 1900s to go build these cities? Did somebody talk to me? I don't get it. Like, I don't understand it. So, are we just better skilled laborers or whatever to work in the factories in Gary? I mean, what's going on? So it's a lot of weirdo shit that has been taught to us that doesn't make sense. If we the economics, even in the early 1900s of America, What? How are we slaves again? How is this not our country again? I don't get it. Like if we built this country from start to finish, right? The Native Americans can't say they did that. Let's be clear. The so-called African Americans built this motherfucking country. First White House, the second White House, this government, the fucking Constitution, every goddamn thing of this motherfucking land, the so-called African American, aka American Negro, did it. So when you have somebody taking our shit and assuming our identity and then putting another identity on us, that's a goddamn problem, y'all. So this is what we're dealing with. And that's what they don't understand why we going hard on this, why this is so important to us, right? Like America is more important to us than Kemet is important to your dumb ass. Or West Africa or with any other part of Africa, motherfucker, because you will be there right now and would stay there and worry about what's going on over there. You wouldn't be worried about your people over here. See how it works? And I've talked to a lot of these guys. I asked them, why don't y'all go to Africa? They be like, yo, no, America's where my people are at. I said, that's interesting. But you teach that all day, every day. Y'all see how this work? More hypocritical shit, niggas. You know, we live in what we say. This is a lifestyle. This ain't no fucking movement. So yeah, so people gonna be mad, man. But like I said, I don't think we should be mad over other people's belief system though. So that's just my belief on that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I'm moving. And I'm not about to, I do say that, you know, you should leave your belief systems at the goddamn door though, when we trying to build something. Because if you believe in unicorns, whatever, that don't mean that you're not a good person. It means you believe in unicorns. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Most of our family members believe in unicorns and shit. So that's what it is. The devil. Most people believe in the devil. I don't. Sorry. See that part. So can we can't.
You better know it. That
because I don't believe in the devil. Huh?
We can't build because I don't believe in your Jesus. I said we can't build because I don't believe in your Jesus. It both go hand in hand.
Oh yeah.
One's supposed to save you, and the other one's supposed to crucify you. Which one is it?
But I just be like, it's just little. I be like, oh, it's little. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? People believe like hell was a devil with a pitchfork. You know what I'm saying? Like a lake of fire. Nigga, that's a cartoon. That shit fake. If you even did any research, you'd be like, you wouldn't even say the shit no more. You'd be like, I don't believe in that shit either. Because that's what you do. You should do like real research on your belief system, right? And after everything, you exhausted every stone unturned, right, where it came from, right? Because you know, some people get to the point they'll be like, nah, I don't want to do that because that's of the devil. I'm questioning God. No, the fuck, did God tell you to question him, or did that Bible? Did somebody tell you that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop that.
Exactly.
That's control. Like somebody created that, and they did it for a reason to control the masses of people. Just go look at the Book of Eli. Shout out to Denzel Washington. That's a great ass movie. They wasn't tripping about that Bible for a reason. They knew the power in that book to control people who couldn't read. You understand? When I was 5, I could fucking read. I could fucking read.
We can read. We just didn't read that.
Like, I can read. What the fuck is this you talking to me? You're telling me something totally different than what I just read. Huh?
We can read. We just didn't read their language. We read our own language.
Well,
that's what they fed us. That's what they fed us.
But let me ask you a question though. Do you understand why people are so attached to these religions? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Because it comes from our spiritual systems, so we're attached to them in that way. You understand what I'm saying? Like we're like, okay, well, it's something that's similar to something that comes from us, and it's in our blood. Remember, we're ancient people, so we're the ancient ones. We've been here for millions of years, if not billions, trillions of years. You get it? There's no time on this blood. So when people be talking, like I'm like, yo, bro, like this is our shit. Like you gotta focus, you gotta change your mindset. We can't go from the 1600s. That's not 1619. That's weird. They act like nobody was here before 1619. That's dumb to me. And so they tell you certain things, and you look at it from a 13 colony perspective or a 2 colony perspective. You don't even look at it from the people that we were dealing with, the French and the Spanish long before them. So it's more weirdo shit, and we gotta get around the weirdo shit. Like we just gotta get to the truth. And more people, they rather deal with the weirdo shit and then dealing with the truth. So for me, you know, even people that talk about esoteric stuff, and you know, I say that all the time. Yeah, that's cool, you know, but give me the real shit. Don't give me the shit in the clouds. Maybe, you feel me? It's more. It goes more in that realm to me. So it's cool to know, but I'd rather try to figure out how to manipulate energy. You understand what I'm saying? Like we
That's
talked
a
about this
fact.
yesterday, right? You got Michael Jordan, right? That makes Michael Jordan the greatest of all time. It didn't matter what arena he was in. He could be at the Garden or Madison Square Garden or Boston Garden. Don't matter. He's taking that negative energy from the crowd and using the same way that he took the positive energy that he was getting from in Chicago. You understand what I'm saying? It don't matter what energy you give me, I'm still putting up 50 points or 45 in the Garden, 63 on Bird. You understand what I'm saying? I'm still going in, and so that's what this is. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere. Yeah.
How they think he was able to glide like? How they think he was able to glide across the air like that? That was energy.
Yeah, he was manipulating energy. Seriously, like, and that's what makes you the great. That's what makes Muhammad Ali the greatest. No matter what, he could be in other. You know what I'm saying? Like he's that energy that you gave him. You know what I'm saying, to be the greatest. So that's like you can't even go against the greatest. You know what I mean? Like you just like you've met Michael Jordan haters. I met him before. I'm like, really? It's crazy. Like you don't see what he just did.
Yeah, they mad because he can control his energy and they don't know how to. Well, some of them don't have energy, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, when you said last night we are the energy, I was like, wow. Sheesh. I mean, I don't think we understand that part. You know what I'm saying? That we the energy.
That's why I asked you, have you ever seen that series Black Lightning? They're telling you in Black Lightning who you are, how powerful you are.
Yeah, man.
Energy.
Yeah, man. That's another little
Energy
show,
is
man.
everything. It's everything around you. Yeah, it's everything
You know
around
they
you.
gotta put some
Hate you.
some fuckery in there, but it's cool.
Oh yeah. You know what's so powerful? What hit me because the oldest daughter name is my name, my real name.
Yeah, that's the word. That is true. That's dope.
I said, oh. I said, what's up? Oh shit now.
Yeah,
Ain't that a coincidence?
it's dope. That's a good show. Yeah, check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
y'all need to check that series out.
it's a few shows out there, man. I heard Stranger Things is dope. I haven't even seen like a preview of it, so you know what I'm saying. I might go check that out. But Frontier was dope. You know, getting into some historical stuff. You know what I'm saying. And what the British were doing. You know what I mean. How they were dealing with the natives, and then when you see the natives and they're depicted a certain way or whatever, right? But the dude, the star of the show, Jason Moy, right? I think that's his name. He's mixed, and they call him a half breed in the fucking show, y'all. It's just crazy. Like it's like, okay, if he's a half breed, what about his tribe and all the other people? I'm like, yo, are they're sliding in there like niggas ain't paying attention, yo. We gotta pay attention, yo.
That's
So
why they
niggas
do the
arguing
things
us
that
in the
they
name
do.
of what's a mulatto? They got mestizo, nigga. Let's get there. Don't move around. Don't move around. Mestizo, you're a mestizo. Stay there. that means that you come from somebody. You're not the original. That's just true. That's not me hating on nobody, right? But when they get to hating, like saying, oh, you can't be in this tribe because you're not on the Dawes Rolls or you're not on this. First, I'm not trying to be in y'all tribe. But second off, we're your papa, we're your daddy. How you got more Indian blood than us? Let's talk about it. And then we got into it. I don't think we finished the conversation about the Indy last night or whatever. Where that comes from. You know what I'm saying? India, Indus. Where does that come from? What does it mean? And if all research comes back to just being dark of darkest, right? So when we talk of West Indies, West Darkies, and certain things, you know, we're talking about the dark, the descriptive terms of the people that they found when they came there. And what's so crazy is it's still dark as hell in the West Indies right now today. Like, it don't even make sense. Like, I hear people talk, I'm like, wait a minute, what are y'all talking? The oldest bones in Jamaica are Negroes, 900 AD Negroes. Those are the oldest bones they found in Jamaica, Negroes. So what you're telling me is, say that word? You don't have mixed people prior to you having the original people, dumbasses. So yeah, and everybody that argues against us knows for a fact that these people came and created more tribes to set up this goddamn caste system. Like, is this real? So when you participate in the caste system as a mulatto,
First of all,
you know, motherfucker, you're to me, you're almost worse than them because it's a problem for me because you're disrespecting your ancestors directly.
and you're disrespecting your grandmama when she told you who she was, but you're going to pay attention to a pale face over your grandmother. Let's get this straight. If my grandmother told me she was a Cherokee, a.k.a. Anayawiya, that's the root of my tree. How the hell I go from being the root of Anayawiya and wind up being Negro, black, and colored? Whatever the root of the tree is, that's what you are. Let's get that straight. There's no way my grandmama is an apple, but she gave birth to an orange. It doesn't work like that.
Yo, it's crazy. That's why I want to play that video again, man, the DNA thing. Y'all, I can't wait till y'all see this. It's crazy because she said her grandmother said she was full-blooded Indian, right? But the DNA thing said that people went back to Guinea-Bissau, right? So I'm like, yo, so you don't think her grandmother knew her grandmother and knew her people and stuff like that or whatever? So, and so when you start asking questions like, well, how old is Guinea-Bissau? Like, what was it called before that? You know what I'm saying? It gets kind of murky for your DNA test now. Y'all understand my point? Like, these places didn't exist. So they're creating a story. It literally, like, yo, they're taking like, yo, bro, this shit's crazy. Nobody's in lab comparing slob. Like, for real, nobody. Nobody's in no damn lab saying, oh yeah, his slob is matching this slob over here, these other guys over here getting us out. You're dumb. Seriously. Like, I bet when they get the swab things, they just throw them in the trash. They be laughing. They just start looking at what you wrote in the goddamn thing. Okay, they said this right here. They said this right here in the interview, in the thing that you filled out, right? Because you didn't fill it out blank and just sent your slob in, dumbass. Garfield, six, bro. 6. Got you. 6. So that means that he might have to take 7, 8, or 9, or 10 because he took 6 and he's not sure. You know what I'm saying? They're always trying to tell us that he'll pay for our DNA. Nigga, you know we ain't took no DNA. Niggas is crazy. Like, act like they the only people that know how to do something. I go to Walmart and buy a kit, spit in it and throw it in the damn tube. Yo, it can't be true. But this is what we're dealing with though. So yeah. Yeah, we're talking generational wealth though, y'all. Passing things down. So that means that we have to, once we build something, it has to be for the long haul, for 100 years, 200 years, and we're not going to sell it. But we need our own institutions to be owned by us. What's so crazy is I've always wondered, like, I used to, as a kid, I'd be like, why are they always buying all our businesses that are successful? Y'all ever think about that? And people always sell them, whether it's BT, no matter what the business is, niggas sell out the business, clothing business, whatever. They'll sell the business, right? So y'all ever wonder why they buy the businesses in the first place? Like, do they care about FUBU like that? If for us, buy us is for us and buy us, why would you sell it to them? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because that person, Damon John, was looking out, and them was looking out for themselves, not the big picture of owning this line and owning the everything of it. They got the payout. Bob Johnson, the same shit. Hold on a second, yeah. What y'all on, man?
Man, hey, look, right now, I know my uncle on his land, bro. Hey, we just chopped down all the trees in the backyard. He can put a slab back there. He finna start his mechanic shop, bro. That's what he do, you know what I'm saying? He been put the hold on.
Yo, Joseph. Mic check, mic check. Anybody there? I think we're still live to you. It's crazy. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Yo, Joseph. Still live. Still live, yeah. I'm about to get 34 people signed up. So, hey, shout out to everybody tuned in, man. I know we still live, y'all. Hold on. Shout out to Ebony Knowledge in the building. Mr. Dark Brother 1 in the building. Fidel 2.0. Says no audio. Yeah, shout out to Fidel. Rick Made 94. That's the show. Amerikey. Peace of the Gods. We got Miss Carlene McLean in the building. Peace Empress. I'm driving. Alton Warren in the building. Peace King. Oh yeah. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody, man, tuned in, man. We definitely appreciate it. Hey, we're gonna continue to talk about generational wealth, man, and land ownership. So I don't know if people want to come out on the panel or whatever, but we can get back into that. We got Young Prince in the building. What's up, Prince?
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, man. And we just we just chop it up. We're just talking generational wealth right now, man. And we were just saying owning land gives you so many options, but owning land and being able to pass down, land, pass down the wealth. Yeah. So land is a foundation or whatever. And we talked about investing in a lot of other things, you know what I'm saying? You say you invest in Forex and things like that or whatever. Probably can get into that too real quick. But
yeah, people got to start thinking long term, you feel me? It's like how many people sit there and be stuck at jobs where they're there for like 10 years and 5 years, but yet they've not created no investment for themselves, no long-term revenue for themselves, no residual revenue for themselves. Neither have they probably gotten a raise. There's things out there where you can sit there and you can get, recruit and you can get overrides, and, especially like this Forex that I'm just getting into right now. Man, it's amazing, you feel me? Once you sit there and you understand the market and you realize that that's just the access way to make money hands-on, but that's not even the long-term vision.
Well, somebody don't even know what Forex is. Break that down.
Forex is just global economics. You're basically trading global currency exchange. Okay. Basically putting the U.S. dollar up against other countries, U.S. dollar versus the Japanese yen, or the Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. And basically the difference between trading and investing into stocks is that the stock market is something that you can put your money into, and it increases value or it decreases value depending on how the market is going. Trading is something where you can make money either way. You can make money when the market is going up or down, because it's basically depending on your trade. If you're trading selling or if you're trading by buying.
So since Donald Trump has been in office, has the dollar gotten stronger or weaker? Trendy. We're talking trendy around the world.
The dollar is consistently going up and down, but the dollar is definitely was at a high point and is just recently came back down due to, I think, gold and oil. People have to always remember that the U.S. dollar is backed by backed by oil. We protect Saudi Arabia's oil. That's why we're always at war with Afghanistan and those places like that. We're protecting Saudi Arabia's oil. So people got to realize that this global economics is not just something about just the market. You have to watch the news in other people's country, because that's how their economic system works.
Yeah, I say it all the time: guns, oil, and dope run the world. You know what I'm saying?
You heard about Chase now?
Yeah. So that's how that works, man. Guns, oil, and dope, man, run the world, man. G-O-D. And that's so true. So yeah, man. Forex, and we might have to do a build on that. Shout out to Uncle Ken. You know what I'm saying? You turned me on to Forex about a year ago. That's what's up with that. Yeah, man. So just having different things, you can pass down investments, to your children, mutual funds, things of that nature, whatever. So yeah, I can see that, get into the stocks as a family business as well. Something that that makes sense. Putting expendable money. They even got apps that take change and invest it for you, stuff that you don't even.
The thing that I like about Forex basically is when you start your own business, the first thing you want to do is help your loved ones. But the reason why that's not such a great business move is because people feel entitled and obligated to certain positions and a certain money value. You can't pay everybody what they want to get paid. You have to run a business at the end of the day. The reason I love Forex is because that gives you the financial freedom and the flexibility to give the people exactly what they want.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, man. Shout out to Yeshua in the building, man. King Bimbo in the building. Pony Locks. Peace Empress. Taino Aboriginal. Fury in the building. Alito. CEO to everybody tuned in, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. Yeah, we had a lot of dead air and shit, man. But we back, y'all. We definitely appreciate the tribe, man. Yeah, man, there's a lot going on out here in the world, y'all. So once again, though, when we're talking businesses, if anybody got a business in the chat room, let us know about that. You know what I'm saying? As usual, our official sponsor is originaltribalwear.com. Go check out Miss Mohawk over at Original Tribal Wear, man. She got some dope apparel over there, man. You don't have no feathers, get you some feathers, man. She got all different types of feathers, different colors, schemes, and stuff like that, man. I'm about to take a picture of my feathers, man. Post that for y'all, man. But shout out to Miss Mohawk, man, originaltribalwear.com. And shout out to Miss Lita. I don't know if I ain't seen the chat room, but she's in the chat room last night, and she got a business. So she had posted that. So we're going to be promoting her business as well. Anybody rock out with us, man? We rock out with you, man. If you got a business, you got services, anything going on, man, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're promotion. We're not even charging. We don't mind if you promote in the chat room and stuff. So salute to everybody, man. Peace and love to all the tribe, man, because we want to push for American Aborigine businesses around America. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to seeing foreigners in our communities, I'd rather see Aborigine businesses in the community, and those businesses need to they need to have. Now we're not asking, we're telling that they need to be tax exempt, tax free, and there need to be things to help promote these businesses. Now, guess what happens? This takes down crime. Different things that they said that they want to stop in these different communities. So this is what we need to be doing ASAP. You see what I'm saying? Some people talk about solutions. Okay, well, this is what we should be talking about with to our city officials. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
This is where these funds need to be going.
If we can sit there and we can promote more indigenous or Aboriginal businesses, then we can eventually get to the higher ups of people as far as the people that have stuff have things to do with politics and stuff like that, and we can inspire people who do come from other countries to sit there and help them do the same within their countries. Because at the end of the day, everyone is coming over here because of a certain economic value over here. They have a better lifestyle. You have more, freedom as far as how you can make money.
Well, another thing, just because you talk about Forex, what they do have also is they have dual citizenship back in their countries, right? So, what a perfect example, say a German, if he's American dollars is more than double the German dollar. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So people are sending money back and forth to Germany, to France. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? So they already participating in this foreign exchange, you know what I'm saying, and taking advantage of it or whatever. So yeah, man. So we've been taking advantage of it since the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
We haven't been building nothing for ourselves with it.
Absolutely not. But we definitely have to take advantage of that, man, and get creative in the way we can build and then do business. Once we get ourselves situated and we got we got our stuff circulating in our businesses amongst ourselves, then we can reach out and work with other people. You know what I'm saying? So, and if we got to get some manufacturing right now outside of the community or whatever, then we always looking to reverse engineer and do our stuff ourselves. So, man, like I said, shout out to Ty Data, man. He talking about a damn toilet paper factory. You know what I'm saying? And based off of a need, everybody wipe their ass. So why not produce our own goddamn toilet paper? So hey, we're gonna go to China. This is Ty Davis thinking, and get a damn toilet paper machine to bring to America. So exactly. to make our own goddamn toilet paper. Exactly. That's ingenious. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So we got to start thinking on those levels, man. When we start talking business, y'all.
I love that.
So yeah, that's what we got going on, man. Peace to the tribe, man. Who else we got in the building? Shout out to Joe 47 in the building. Peace to the God. Yeah, man. Good times, man. Y'all, good times. Right now, so much to do. But yeah, man, like if people haven't passed any land down to you, like say if your people haven't, or it was lost or whatever, it just wasn't, people wasn't thinking generational wealth. You have to start thinking that, like that's the basis of your family. You know what I'm saying? Like you should be talking generational wealth and what you can pass down to the next generation and so on and so forth, and set it up to where you're not. It's honestly it's even easier for the next generation to pass when they get it. You know what I'm saying? So when they get the land, things are already in motion. So you set it up to where it can't be lost. You know what I'm saying? You set up the businesses or you set up the situations or whatever that put the next generation in a better position, right? So a lot of times people have this idea where I worked hard and the next generation should have to work hard. Come on, bro. You work hard so your children could realize their imagination and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be able to facilitate that, man, and support that. And I don't think that generations before they had a different mindset, and I think we got to change our mindset. I don't know what you guys think about that. Joseph, you in the building? Hey. Yeah, we're in the building, y'all. Joseph. Peace to the tribe, man. All right, getting it in. What's we got in here? Nah, King Bimbo, my land's in Mississippi. But I would like to buy some land in Nevada. So I'm definitely looking into it, man. A lot of cheap land out here, y'all. So you can definitely look into that. Hold on. Yeah, my ancestral land is down in Mississippi, yo. So that's what we're building at right now as we speak in Mississippi. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in buying more land. So I'll be buying some land soon in Nevada. Yep. What you got in the building? Oh no, Yeshua, you got the link, but it's in the back chat. Anybody want to come on? We got Michael Robinson in the building. We got Will Florescent in the building. Alton Clay, should I buy Dame's second book, or is it the same as the first? I don't know. You gotta check it out, man. Support though.
Who the supervisor talked to me about?
Yeah, we here. We in the building, yeah. Make sure I got everybody. Yeah. Yeah, man. Peace to everybody, man. Tuned in. Rising sun, we'll see our people in the Caribbean, Central and South America. It's definitely North America. Now that you know, America on another things and labels don't come in. Yeah, man, those labels, man, do separate us, man. So we gotta watch out to not let labels separate us, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Especially labels that's created. You know, you got people be like, oh, you literally got people that say, yo, you know, we separate from people that call themselves Aborigines. We Origines. You know what I'm saying? And they come from that perspective. I'm like, yo, no, we're not separating on wordplays, man. These are word spells. You know, we gotta stop letting them put these curses on us, man. Generational curses. So same way we're passing down generational wealth, we have to protect from generational curses at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, being able to set up and have instructions. So even when you go on, people, your children that have never even met you are benefiting from the instructions that you set forth for your tribe, man, for your family. Right? You know, you want your children to be in a position where they don't never have to go punch clock for nobody, but they can just realize their dreams and things like that or whatever, because they don't have to worry about living because you own the properties and things that you live in. So they want to go to school, they want to do certain things or whatever. They're doing those things to bring those expertise back to the tribe. Okay? If your child is struggling, because you put them out at 18, 17, 18 or whatever, they struggling or whatever, you know, that makes it like your job as a parent to make your children's lives better, not worse, better. And they're supposed to build on what you got, build on. So that's what we have to do. So if your grandfather built something, you got your father have to build on top of that, and you have to build on what top of your father built on it, maintain to keep it up. That's just what that is, y'all. So that's what we're dealing with when we're talking generational wealth. We're talking business solution and business empowerment, stuff like that. So that's what we are. So we're on that. King Bill I'm in Los Angeles. I got some that need more for my children. That's what's up. That's what's up. Nova the Star in the building. Peace. Yo, Joseph, you back yet? No. Yeah, man. Peace to the tribe, man. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Even with the white man, he was basically the same shit, different way. I love the way you were. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. We got Gretchen in the building. Peace, Gretchen. Peace and love to all the great ones tuned in, man. We definitely appreciate all y'all, man. We'll get it together over here, man. Anybody want to come on, let me know. We'll send you the link. Miss nobody. Yeah, man. Shout out to DJ Gambler, man. He's so funny, B. Shout out to DJ Gambler, though, man. Real DJ right there. Well, salute. Big ups. Big ups to all our brothers and sisters over there across the so-called pond. You know what I'm saying? In the UK, Europe, anywhere, man. Peace to the world, man. Peace to all our brothers and sisters all around the world, man. We're not haters, man. We're lovers of life, man. Lovers of people around the world, man. You know, we just honor ourselves and our ancestors, though. So that's what we got going on, man. Peace, love.
Yo.
So what it do? Yo, Zo. Yeah, man, I'm in the building, man. Peace to everybody, man. Let's get it. Zo.